Come January 2020, Kira Motors Corporation, an automotive startup by government, hopes to start mass production of buses. The establishment of the plant at the Industrial Business Park in Jinja, commenced in 2019, is 85% complete.
As this plant gets into production in December, end of December, we already have someone who has mobilized the necessary financing instruments without liability to government to initially take 1,030 buses made here.
The market for the locally manufactured vehicles in the highly competitive automotive industry requires a guarantee for the venture to stand the test of time. President Museveni has a solution at hand. That solution involves a stop to importation of buses. He officially commissioned the project in Jinja.
Fabricating is totally different. That means you may bring some parts, but the others, you make them here. The body, the what. You may bring the chassis, then you build the body, you build it here.
To Museveni, the project will save the country $500 million spent annually by Ugandans who purchase foreign manufactured vehicles, create jobs and stop profit repatriation. The argument is reinforced with the directive for Uganda People's Defense Forces to undertake major government contracts.
They are cheaper. Why? Because they are not looking for profits. These private companies, first of all, they are looking for 20% profit. Secondly, they go and borrow money from banks, 24%. So from the very beginning, within the cost, you have got something like almost 50%.
The indigenous automaker has 2 of its electric buses deployed on the road for marketing and expects to have an additional 5 deployed in October. The managers of the company eye a 25% portion of the fleet of vehicles purchased by government annually.
Let us have an offtake agreement with the government for at least 300 vehicles a year, SUVs and pickups, especially considering that the government in a very good year buys 1,200 pickups. So if we took just 25% of that in an offtake agreement, we are going to have the offtake demand to enable the plant to take off.
Resources will be injected in the project, seated on 100 acres of land for a further 3 years.
So we are requesting that even amidst these tough times, we avail that balance so that we will win off Kira Motors. Thereafter, Kira Motors will require about 12 billion per year just to support them for the next 3 years. After that, they will start bringing in money for government.
We shall go and work with my colleagues, and we look for that 141 billion so that their target, which they have elaborated here, by December or early January, is realized.
The company hopes to achieve 65% local production of components and systems by 2030, offering an estimated 100,000 jobs directly and indirectly. Jackson Onyango, NTV.